With a 10% tariff on oil from last, with a zero tariff that is on oil from last month, our pump prices are also lower than many of our neighbors. Philippine diesel is 55 pesos and 90 centavos, I understand. Thailand, 60. New Zealand, 67. Hong Kong, 71. US, 60. Our bold fiscal reforms have also raised more billions for development without relying on outside loans as in decades past. And we are very, very happy that here in the Cordillera, foreign loan or no foreign loan, we will be working on the Halsima Highway, Baguio, Bontoc to the rice terraces. With our own resources, we are building more roads. For instance, the Kibungan Kapangan and Baguio, that's not in foreign funding. We build ports and other infrastructure. Ports including airports. We're building a beautiful airport in San Fernando, La Union. We were about to close the Baguio Airport when that airport is completed because Texas Instruments and many of the other factories want to locate in Baguio and they need flat land. But we hear the cry of our leaders in the Cordillera, don't close the airport yet. Only I ask you, help me find a flat land so that those investors will still continue to invest in the Cordillera. These roads open wider areas and more opportunities for new wealth and new jobs. And I don't only mean roads in the Cordilleras, but also roads to the Cordilleras. We have built the Subic-Clark Tarlac Road. Tarlac Road is gonna, the Tarlac portion is going to reopen. It opened and closed again for repairs. It will reopen, I understand, this month. But what is also important is that the private sector found our business climate good enough to build on a BOT basis a road from Tarlac to Rosario, La Union, so that it will be easier to come to the Cordilleras. All this open the way for new jobs, all towards a self-sufficient, self-reliant, strong republic, as mentioned by Speaker Boy Nograles. We can also spend billions more on health and education and to train and retrain our workforce. So we remain committed to the course we have taken. The best solution is one that has worked. We have come too far, made too many sacrifices on the hard but wise road taken to reverse now and give up enduring strengths for popular but counterproductive short-term gains. But we can continue to exercise political will only if we have the political strength that comes from the unity of our two very strong parties. In deliberating on the best solutions to our people's travails, we won't agree on everything, but we must try our best to agree within Lakas and Campi. It is easy to understand why many would want to see taxes on oil and electricity removed, but we have to carefully address some hard questions. If VAT on oil and power is lifted, how would we replace about 80 billion pesos in revenues mostly used for the poor, including the farm-to-market roads that have to be built in the uplands like the Cordillera to increase more our productivity? VAT boosted investor confidence. Interest rates for 91-day Treasury bills went down from 7.7% to 2.92% after VAT. The peso from 56 to 1, strengthened to 40-20 before bad world economic news brought it back to 45. And we're talking about all of these investors who want to put up call centers here in Baguio, or who want to put up their factories if they can find flat land here in the Cordilleras. Wouldn't lifting VAT erode their confidence and accelerate the rise in interest and exchange rates and raise the cost of living even more? In other words, with or without VAT, with the world being the way it is, prices will go up. But we would rather, that those prices will somehow partially go to taxes that we can spend on the poor than that those high prices will just go to the payment of interest, which will go to creditors and foreign creditors at that. And once scrapping the VAT on energy, benefit mainly the well-to-do, because it is the well-to-do who consume 84% of oil and 90% of power, while depriving the poor of billions in programs now funded by VAT if we remove the VAT. In other words, wouldn't it strip the vast majority of our people the means to ride out the world food and energy crisis? But wherever our discourse leads us, in other words, the national discourse, we in Lakas Kampi must be one in assuring our people of one thing: our Lakas Kampi administration will continue to harness all the resources at our command to help ordinary Filipinos pressured by cost and calamity while still pursuing needed investments in people and in infrastructure. That must be our message to our people. Sigurado ak, nga sa pampet iti aldaw, no kaano nga, ti kinapobre, ket naikaten iti pagilian tayo, ken amin dagiti kailian tayo, ket may kadwa, iti productive workforce, iti natal na, progresibo, ken may panakil nga pailian tayo. Daitang aldaw, ket sumangpet, babaen ti nagkadwa nga trabaho, dagiti kadwa, iti lakas, ken iti kampi. Tayo nga kadwa ti partido, ket ready, we are ready for that day. We should be ready for that day when we can really be part of the first world. Ready not to accept it, but ready to bring it about through our work. Patuloy nga pasyaten, ken papigsaen tayo, iti mission ken vision ti partido tayo, para kadikiti umay nga tawen. Daytoy ket panawen tinalaing nga refleksyon. Masapol nga dagiti leaders iti kiti dua nga kadakalan nga partido agkakadwa tano maamuan no kasano nga papigsaen ti sistema met ti politika. Nagkadesisyon iti lakas ken iti kampi ditoy Cordillera ken kablawan kayo iti desisyon yo. Congratulations to all of you. Simampet kayon iti desisyon. I am so impressed when I was invited to come to this consultation for a merger. I said, I don't want to go to consultations. I want to go when there's a merger. And they enumerated all the mergers that have been decided. Very impressive indeed. And I congratulate all our leaders in the Cordillera for such selflessness. Pasyaten tayo ti pigsa ken siglat ti partido Lakas Kampi. Lulaingen tayo iti panagtrabaho para ti maysa nga napigsa nga ekonomiya. Papigsaen ti panag-adal ken panag-alaga ti environment. Agtitinulong tayo tano makaited iti makan di tunggal lamisaan ken ti trabaho ti tunggal Pilipino. Agbiag ti lakas ken kampi. Congratulations to all of you. Mabuhay Lakas Kampi.